Hey there, grumpy old fart here. There was an incident that happened recently, and I wanted to first off, prayers for the family of the people that involved because it was not good. But I figured I'd do something with a little common sense, so I'm titling this one "Have Some Common Sense." Cryptid advice. Have some common sense. Before I get into this, if you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you would hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content on social media, and post a comment or two. Remember, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. And if you enjoy a good book, check out my author page on Amazon.com. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all 7 of my books there. I like to think I write good stories that make you think. Lately, I have not been putting out as many videos as I used to. The reason being, I've been trying to put, there's only 24 hours in the day, and I've been trying to put more effort into getting some book projects finished. The latest one, and I'm almost done with it right now. It's going to be a little bit still, but I'm on the downward slope. I do videos on my channel about a game that we played, a tabletop role-playing game called Outlaw Trails. I'm working on polishing that up and getting it actually into book form so that people can buy it and get it and use it. Actually play that game. So look for that in the future. I hope you get it and hope you like it. All right. Cryptid advice. Have some common sense. As long as cryptids have been reported in any area around the world, there have been those who want to hunt them. We all enjoy the stories about the sightings, and many people want to catch a glimpse of the elusive creatures. Imagine being the one person to get a coveted photograph of Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster or whatever. Imagine being the first person to get definitive proof of their existence. It's almost beyond belief and fills most of us with a giddy excitement. But for those of you who don't realize it, there is an inherent danger in searching for these creatures. Diving underwater and spelunking are not for the weak-willed, and they require a certain amount of training and skill. Only an idiot would try to dive underwater with no scuba training and spelunking and would go spelunking without GPS, guide ropes, and other safety gear, flashlights, that kind of thing. Anybody who does that, I'm sorry, they're stupid. The woods are such a place as well. There was an incident that happened over the weekend. 2 Sasquatch hunters were found dead in Washington State Forest after they failed to return from a trip to search for Sasquatch on Christmas Eve. The 2 men, one of them was 59, one of them was 37, appeared to have died from exposure. Authorities cited the weather and the men's lack of preparedness. Look, we all love the Bigfoot stories, and we'd all like to catch a glimpse. But before I get into the rest of this, prayers for the men and their families. By all accounts, they were good guys. There was nothing bad about them. But if you're going to go, you got to be prepared. We all love the Bigfoot stories, and we'd all like to catch a glimpse, but don't let your curiosity outweigh your common sense. Do not go unprepared. Prepare for the weather to be 10 times worse than the weather report. Pack extra rations, extra fire starters, portable shelter. I carry lint from when I go camping, I carry lint from saved up from the dryer lint screens because it's really good kindling. Okay? I learned that from where I work. Carry portable shelter, GPS, firearms. There's things in the woods besides Bigfoot, and a lot of them are carnivorous. Just leave it at that. Flares. For me, extra coffee, extra soup. Communications gear aside from your cell phones. Knives, whatever else you might need. Put energy bars and water in your pocket. Okay? That way you've always got it with you. If you have if you're going out in the wintertime and you have a big heavy jacket, carry water in the pockets, little bottles of water in your pockets, and energy bars. Okay? Tell at least 2 people your exact route and timetable. Do not deviate from that plan. Inform local law enforcement where you're going. Take someone with you who knows the area and is proficient and experienced in the terrain. This is important, at the very, very first sign of trouble, the first thing that goes wrong, the very first thing that goes wrong, get out of there. Go back to the car, the truck, whatever, get in there and drive away. You can always come back later. This is not a military maneuver where the objective has to be taken. This is not a life or death thing where you have to get that photo. You can always come back. Use your common sense. Remember, Bigfoot is acclimated to the winter woods. That's his home. You are the outsider. You want to get in, get your photo or whatever, and get out. And the last thing you want to do is get stuck there. Okay? That's the absolute last thing you want to do. I don't know what happened with these guys. I'm going to say that if you're looking for Sasquatch and you go into his area, be wary, because he's probably the biggest, baddest thing there, but there's other things there that are, I don't know. I don't know what happened. They said it was lack of preparedness and the winter weather. It's on Christmas Eve. One would think that, and it's in Washington State. These people, as I understand it, were from Oregon, so I don't know what how experienced woodsmen they were, but you can get a picture of Bigfoot sitting in your car. It would have been a lot easier. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, if you're going to go out looking for these things, use some common sense, pack accordingly. I do a video on prepping. Go check that out. If you get the opportunity to go out and hunt for one of these cryptids, like I said, just be aware. I hope this finds everybody well. And again, prayers for the families of those guys. That's nobody wants to go through that, especially on Christmas. That was wrong. It's just not good. Anyway, I hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all. Vanguard 1, Devo Poland, a scientific representative from a pacifist race called the Gandhiri, has come to Earth to learn the one thing that humans do better than anyone else in the galaxy: to fight. In the sequel, Task Force Terminus, Earth is at war with an alien race called the Imdolan. Devo Poland's new commission in the Terran fleet exposes him to bigotry and treachery, and he comes to realize that sometimes political and military maneuvering are one and the same.